Hi everyone, so I know I haven't done a video in absolutely ages, but there's tons of reasons behind that. I've got lots of schoolwork. I am doing S levels, if you didn't know. I also have a job and I now volunteer as well. So after getting my first paycheck at work, I went on a bit of a spree, and the next video will also be a haul. That'll be a clothing haul, but obviously this one is a Boots, SUPERDRUG and Body Shop haul all mixed into one. I've got all my products in this basket, so I'm going to begin. I'll go with the Body Shop first, and a lot of these products I actually have already used, and some of them I will be doing an extra video, like a first impressions video and a full review video. So if you would want to see any in specific, let me know below. If not, I know what products kind of in mind I'm going to do. But anyway, so I have very red skin. If you see me at school on a daily basis, you will know that because I don't wear makeup to school. So I thought I will try and buy something to help that. So I've got the aloe, is that how you say it? Calming toner, and as you can see I haven't used it much yet. I probably used it for about 4 days and I'm absolutely loving it. Just put it on with a cotton ball and oh my god, it's already made such a difference. Like now when I wake up in the morning, I don't have bright red skin. So I would highly recommend this if you have sensitive but also red skin. Next product is a brush cleansing thing where you clean your brushes on. I haven't used this yet because I haven't got around to cleaning my brushes. But online, because I ordered all of this online, it looked so much bigger online and I bought it and it was literally this small, like it's not even as big as my cheek. But hopefully it will be good. It's got a straight side and a smaller side, like a small spotty side, so I'm guessing that's for like eye brushes, and the bigger side is for face brushes. We'll see how it works. I think it's got a hole, and I'm not sure if the idea of that's like you put it on your hand, like your thumb. I think that's the idea, but I used to just do it on the side of the sink or my hand, so this will be a much more cleaner way of washing my brushes. Next product is the deodorant. At the minute I currently have the aloe vera deodorant from Body Shop and I love it so much, but it doesn't have a scent. So obviously when I do start to smell during the day, I have to top up with like a spray deodorant, but I know spray deodorants aren't very good because they clog, and which can make you sweat more, so I really prefer roll-ons. So I thought I would try the strawberry antiperspirant deodorant. It smells so nice. It smells quite alcohol-y. That's the only thing. Like, does it have alcohol in? It doesn't say. Well, it might do, but we'll see how well this lasts. But it's strawberry deodorant, never heard of it before, so I thought I'd give it a go. Final item is an item I've been wanting for absolutely ages. It is a fan brush. So here it is, and I've used it to put on my highlight today. I'm not sure how well you can see it because it's a cheap one for Makeup Revolution, the highlight, but this brush is so nice. When I actually got it in the parcel, it kind of been squished, but I've managed to get it back into shape, and yeah, I very like it, because I've only ever seen fan brushes like from really expensive brands, from like Selfridges and Debenhams. So Body Shop was kind of the cheapest one I found, and it's so soft and I love it. We're going to go with SUPERDRUG now, and next up is the Makeup Revolution Oval Face Brush. I'm not sure what size, it's not the biggest, it's the second biggest size. Now, I've been wanting to try an oval face brush for absolutely ages. Obviously they were raved on the internet probably for a good 6 months. And obviously I know Makeup Revolution do quite cheap ones. But it's always out of stock in store and online. But I managed to make it, well, get it in store online. Can I just say the packaging is so cool. Love it. But yeah, impressions on it. I am going to do a video actually on my impressions on this type of brush, so I'm not going to give you any spoilers. But yeah, it's very pretty in the packaging itself. Yeah, you can so tell I'm out of the mood of filming videos. I don't know what to say. I can't get my words out properly. I got a Real Techniques eye brush. I got the shader brush. Now I have got the eye set from like in the pouch from Real Techniques. So I just thought I'd kind of complete the set and get the single eye brush that they use on itself. I really like the Real Techniques brushes for eyeshadow actually. So I thought I would try the one I haven't got if I can get it out of the package. No, I can't, but I will be doing an overlay anyway. But yeah, I can't wait to try that, and it was on discount, so that's why I bought it. I then bought 3 Barry M products, and I think there was an offer on if you spent like over £8 you got a free contour kit, so I thought I would. Contour kit, I can now see why it's a free gift. I'm not a big fan of it at all. The shades are lovely, don't get me wrong. Really nice shades, but they just don't blend at all. I don't know if any of you have this or have used it and you think it's good. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need to apply it differently. I don't know. But yeah, I can see why it's free. The 3 products I got was one, their Brow Wow eye pencil. Is it the lightest shade? Yeah, it's a shade light medium. I think they only do 2 shades. My mistake, basically, this is the first time I filled my brows in for like, probably the first time ever. I always used to get eye pencils for the dark shade because I've got quite dark hair. But they'd always be really orangey and ashy, like red kind of thing. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for the very lightest shade because I've got quite grey toned eyebrows, and it actually paid off and I love it so much. The only problem is, I thought it twisted up, but it doesn't. So that means I've got like 4 uses out of it and it's nearly all gone. So that is quite a big waste of money. So if you've got any other recommendations for me, let me know, just because it's a shame because it's going to run out so fast, but I love it. Apart from that, it's the best one I've tried, and it comes with a spoolie. I then got 2 lip liners because I don't know who I was watching, but I was watching a YouTuber who said that they love Barry on lip liners, and I've never worn lip liners before. I am wearing one today. So I got the shade Toast, which is the one I'm using today. And what does the other one? It doesn't actually say on them. I just remember that this one was called Toast. Oh, it says the number. It says 15, so... And the shade Toast is 16, so if that's any help to you, let me know. I will link it in the description below anyway, just in case you want to go check it out. But yeah, they are very good. I've used them both so far. And yeah, I don't know about how good lip liners are because I've never used them before, but these seem alright. So we're going to go with Boots. In the order, I got 2 free La Roche-Posay samples. I think this is a moisturiser, and this one is an SPF, so always handy, and the miniature is so great to take on holiday. So first product from Boots was the Bliss Daily Lip Conditioner. I've been using it every single day since I bought it, so probably about a week, and oh my god, it is the best product I've ever used. I always used to swear by Vaseline, but after using this, it's now my favourite. It is honestly amazing, and it comes in such a small pot as well, which is really handy just to slip in your bag. I love it. If you have dry lips like me, please go try this. It's honestly really good. I got another skincare product, which is the L'Oreal Pure Clay Detox Mask, and it's like in the blacky grey one. I'm sure you've all heard about this if you have seen the rave around YouTube for ages. There's 3. There's a detox, a purify, and a glowing one. I thought I'd just try this one first. It is absolutely amazing. Can I just say, the scent is incredible. I've used this twice now, and oh my god, it leaves your skin smelling amazing. It leaves your skin smooth, but importantly, it is a detox one. So if you get loads of spots the next day, don't be shocked. That's how these things work. If it's kind of obviously a lot more noticeable, then maybe you're like allergic to it. But all my spots that were under the skin before I used it, they definitely came out of the skin. It's so good. I recommend it, and I also now want to try the other 2 because if this one's good, then I'm sure the other 2 will be just as. I got 2 Soap and Glory makeup products. First one was the Kick-Ass All is Calm Anti-Redness Concealer. The green concealer I used to use was in like a collection palette, but I've kind of used it all up because it's quite a small sample. So I thought I'd get this. It rolls up. Yeah, it's good. It's amazing for covering redness, but my only criticism is you can feel when it's on because it's so thick. You can feel it, and I can't stand it. I've worn it twice. I've tried to like it, but I really can't just because I can feel it on my skin. Maybe if I blended it in with a moisturiser, it'd help. I don't know, but yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's so good, but I can't feel stuff on my skin, if you get what I mean. It'll just irritate me. And the next product I got was the Made You Blush Blusher in Rosy Cheek. Cheek, is that how you say it? Chick, whatever you want to say. And I'm wearing it today. I don't know how well you can see it again, but I absolutely love it. Oh, I didn't even know there was a brush with it. So pretty. This is just my shade, and I'm hoping, well, it says Last and Power is really good, so we will soon find out. Final product I got was another raved about product. I'm not going to go into detail with this too much, as I will be doing a review video on this. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation, and I've got it in the shade 10 Porcelain, or Porcelain, is that how you say it? Very first impressions, didn't like it, but I'm wearing it today and I'm starting to like it a bit more. My initial thoughts is, if you've got dry skin, don't buy it. It'll be awful for your dry skin. But if you've got quite oily skin, or you just moisturise really well, it'll be good. But further information on a video coming up soon. So that's it. Sorry if I rambled on like absolutely crazy, but I need to get back into the full flow of filming. So I will probably ramble for a while until I've kind of got back in the game. Yeah, I'm just as cringy as ever. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video.